This movie started on the roof of this hotel here, the $1 Million Hotel, when you two were shooting a rock video for Streets with No Name, 10 years ago, I guess.
Myself and Edge were up on the roof of the $1 Million Hotel and finding it hard to believe that it was called the $1 Million Hotel. And that's the thing about America, isn't it? That the poetry of the place names and words just seem to fall out of the sky here. And it seemed like the name of a book or a play or a movie or something like that already, just waiting to be written.
Started with a bet, a real rock and roll bet between Edge and Bono if one of them dared to jump over the edge to the next hotel.
There's about a 10-foot jump to the other building, and Edge was convinced that he could make it. He said, you know, if you have the faith, if you believe you can do this, you can do it. So that was the first thing that struck me, was a leap of faith.
But I left by the back door, and I threw away the key. And I threw away the key. Yeah, I threw away the key. Yeah, I threw away the key.
Out of that bet and out of the idea and looking down from that hotel, the story was born. The story of Tom Tom who jumped off the hotel.
When I met Bono, he said, hey, you know, I heard you're a writer, and I had this idea for a movie.
So I said I had this play in my head that I just started called The $1 Million Hotel, about this character who jumps off a roof, tries to get to the other side. And Nicholas, if I remember right, said, well, I've got a line which I've always wanted to start a movie with. After I jumped, it occurred to me.
After I jumped, it occurred to me. Life is perfect. Life is the best. It's full of magic and beauty, opportunity, and television. And surprises, lots of surprises, yeah. And then there's that stuff that everybody longs for, but that you only really feel when it's gone. All that just kind of hit me. I guess you don't really see it all that clearly when you're, you know, alive. I guess you could say my life only really started about 2 weeks ago. That's when I lost my best friend, Izzy, and found Eloise. Oh, Eloise. She was something to live for, and I guess that means something to die for. Some people said that she was just a dumb slut, but I knew she wasn't dumb. Whatever Eloise was or wasn't, it didn't matter to me. She was the love of my life, even though I hadn't actually met her yet.
We then sat down and said, well, hey, maybe we should start with some characters. And so we started throwing around ideas, and Bono went back to Dublin. I came up with a bunch of characters. He came up with characters. We traded and developed just this kind of basis of a world of people, and then developed a story.
That's where it all started, really, with this jump, this leap of faith, which is just over there.
So it started sort of with a rock and roll idea. And I think it's in its heart, it's still a rock and roll related picture, not just because it's in Los Angeles. There's something about all these people. I mean, Tom Tom could be out of a rock opera.
I get tired of writing in the first person. You know, the idea of writing in the third person is a real break for me. A lot of U2 songs are in the first person. That's why they play well live, because they're not story songs. We don't do story songs, really. So I wouldn't mind, you know, a break from that sometimes. And so writing in the third person or playing somebody would be my only reason for wanting to act. If I ever do decide to do that, would be just to escape myself for a minute and actually, you know, disappear into somebody else's life.
And part of the spirit of this movie has always been that all these subjects that are profound and hopefully interesting in a variety of different ways were approached, we tried to approach them as unusually as possible, that every piece of it was kind of like the ruling discipline of it was that if we have a detective, we're going to have a detective who for the first time is somebody who doesn't ask questions.
My name is Special Agent Detective J.D. Skinner of the FBI. Now, if any of you have any questions, don't touch it. He'll do. Take me to his room.
Who?
What do you want to know? The dead man, Israel Goldkiss.
Is he?
Is he what?
Was he?
Is he right?
Right, is he? Geronimo.
Whatever.
Yeah, let's go Geronimo.
Geronimo, hi-ho, let's go.
Hi-ho.
What is he, an idiot?
I remember he picked up on that real fast.
If we're going to have a protagonist, he's going to be sort of upside down in his own way, and he's going to be in love with the most unlikely woman. And
Yeah, it's a love story, as you know, as corny as that sounds, but it's an extraordinary love story about ordinary people.
So, why do you like me so much anyway?
I don't know.
Tom, you know, you can't always just say yes or no or I don't know. You know? I mean, there must be a reason. And it would be nice to know what it is. So why don't you think about it? And, I'll wait.
Love can never be betrayed the same way as a tree, or the sea, or any other mystery. It's the eyes with which we see. It's the sinner and saint. It's the light inside the paint. I always knew those lines would come in handy one day. I had to thank Izzy for that.